access to him, right? Because that's what it's about. It's about all of you and the work we all do. Whether you're canvassing, knocking on doors, volunteering, whether you're at school performing art, educating yourself, learning how music can impact social justice and social equity, that's just as important as the people knocking on the doors. The art that you all create and that he creates also moves people. It's not just the great work that Derek and the canvassers do knocking on doors. Sometimes people are moved by a song. Sometimes people are moved by people's voice, right? Picture art, street art. How many of you have ever seen something and some people go, oh my God, that's graffiti, and you're like, that's art to me, baby. Right? You look at something, you're like, wait a minute, it's not trash. Don't take that down. I like that. All of that is how we connect to people, and that's what this is about. Voter engagement and opportunity to engage in the elections is about connecting to a person, one at a time. You don't move 10,000 people with one special message or a special text. It just doesn't happen. What you move is 10,000 people, one conversation at a time. So you all are going to have a couple of responsibilities leaving here. That's why I'm going first, because I got to give you the homework assignment. All right? So here's what it is. One, how many of you are 18? Ah, all right. So I'm sure you're going to be voting, right? Or if you haven't already? I like that. Reporters, you saw that, right? Second, you have to participate. This election is too important to say, hey, I voted. Oh, God, yeah, I did that. You have to get out and get your mom and dad to vote. You have to get your friends, your tios, your tias, your primos, your friends. How many of you have friends that are 18 that don't vote? A couple of you, yeah? Do you hold them accountable? Do you say, why don't you vote? You got to do that. And for any of you who have friends who are undocumented, you don't have to have documentation to encourage people to vote. They're just as welcome in our community. People on DACA and various statuses, they're part of our community. They play a role in our community. And they should be just as welcome, and they have just as much responsibility as I've given you all today to get people to vote. So right now I want you to take your phone down. I want you to go in your phone and find one name of somebody you know who's 18. Or a parent, or a family member, or a cousin. Sometimes I used to do this in bigger groups for everybody's 18. All right? I want you to send this person a text right now. You're going to send them a text that says, this is the most important election of my life. I need you to vote, if not for you, for me. You're laughing, right? But this is how we do it, people. One conversation at a time. Each one of us participate. So you guys go ahead, or you all, sorry, people, students, you all take a few minutes to go ahead and text that person. I'm going to step back here, put a few things together. Hopefully I'm going to come out with some good things and some fun people, because I know you're not here to see me. And I definitely know you're not here to volunteer, even though you should. So, we are going to go back there, we're going to take a few minutes, text, and you can text more people if you want. Don't stop at one. If you're bored right now, you're like, this is kind of fun. Oh, you know what? I'm going to mass text people. If you're a mass texter, don't get my phone number because I hate mass text. However, you should mass text the people you do, all right? So a couple of minutes here, text people. That work for everybody?
Yes.
All right, let's go, guys.
Hey, Forest Park, everybody, welcome. You'll never see me nervous like this. Usually I'm very composed and very professional, but today I'm honored. I'm honored to bring this to our community, honored that y'all can be here, honored that the students are here. What Alejandro said is very true. These elections are very important. I personally won by 7 votes. So if I wouldn't have won by those 7 votes, but it is what it is. So he's already stated the importance of this. Extremely proud to host us in our city. Extremely proud of my colleagues to proclaim a day after this individual. So without further ado, I'm going to bring out another big fan of his, my wife, who's going to introduce. If I would have done it, you know I can't live. She's not going to let me live that now. Go ahead, beautiful.
Organizer for
for Galeo, and I just want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank Galeo for this beautiful opportunity, and I'm here to introduce the man of the hour. Lin and his father are actually both here, so give it up for Lin Manuel Miranda and Luis.
You all know Luis Miranda, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you for going to volunteer today. Hi. We got into Atlanta late last night. We've been going all over. From the folks who work at our hotel this morning, asking them, are you registered to vote? And they said, yeah, we're registered to vote, and it means we can vote in like 2 weeks. To talking to young people at a high school in North Atlanta this morning, and there was one young woman on the panel who was eligible to vote, and she said, I couldn't do it online because it was so confusing. They make it really hard to vote here in Atlanta, and they wouldn't make it so hard if it weren't so important. That's why it's so important that you guys get out there. I'm thrilled to be back in Atlanta. I actually premiered a musical here in Atlanta many years ago. Bring On the Musical premiered at the Alliance Theater in Atlanta, so I lived in Atlanta for several months while we were doing that, and I ate all the barbecue, and I did all the things, and I love it here, so I'm really happy to be back. But I'm really excited and hopeful seeing, first of all, the incredible early voting numbers on the early days of voting. Latinos are voting like at double the rate they voted in the last election. That is thanks to volunteers like you. I know that after you leave here, you guys are going to go out and canvass, and I'm incredibly proud of you, and I'm incredibly proud to be here with you. So thank you for your work, and continue to get out the vote.
Have something for you from the city of Forest Park, and I have my mayor, who is a huge fan of yours like myself. So come on up here. She's the one that actually does the reading, and while I pronounce all the Spanish words for her.
That's so important.
Yes, come on up here, Mayor. And we actually proclaimed October 15th as Lin Miranda Day in Forest Park.
Hey!
To go out with a bang, so go ahead, Mayor.
And I cannot think of a better bang than this, so we're so honored to have you here. So the proclamation is as follows. Whereas Lin Manuel Miranda, born January 16, 1980, is an American composer, lyricist, actor, and filmmaker, known for creating several Broadway hit musicals, including Hamilton, Bring It On the Musical,
Here in Atlanta,
and In the Heights. Whereas a child of Puerto Rican descent,
Eso.
attended Hunter College Elementary School and Hunter College High School in the Upper East Side of Manhattan, eventually graduating from Wesleyan University in 2002. And whereas, among his numerous accolades, Miranda has won 3 Tony Awards, 3 Grammy Awards, 2 Lawrence Olivier Awards, 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, an Annie Award, MacArthur Fellowship Award, as if there's not enough, there's more, Kennedy Center Honor, and a Pulitzer Prize. And whereas, Miranda is a stout advocate for the Hispanic community and has lobbied in favor of debt relief for Puerto Rico, while also helping to raise more than $20 million for rescue relief efforts and disaster relief after Hurricane Maria. And whereas the city of Forest Park proudly celebrates the outstanding accomplishments of American citizens like Miranda, who are passionate about strengthening their voice, influence, and leadership of Hispanic people. Now therefore it be it resolved, the city of Forest Park hereby proclaim October 15th as Lin Manuel Miranda Day in recognition of his leadership, dedication, and contributions to the Hispanic and Latino community all around the nation.
No school, I just wrote that in pencil on the end of the proclamation.
Mayor, can we get a picture? Mayor, can we get a picture, please?
But yeah, everybody, wants to talk to you, Mr. Miranda. I don't know what, I'm so nervous right now. I'm a huge fan. Your music got me through so much, so, and it's an honor to meet you. But, oh, yes. So we're gonna do, Alejandro, what's next for us?
So first what we're gonna do, I believe we wanna take a group selfie.
Yeah!
Right, is that okay? Does anyone take selfies here? Yeah. I think we wanna take a group selfie.
Great.
Yep.
All right, whose phone am I using?
That's the first part, that everyone stays seated, but there are gonna be more. Let's take this section at a time. Everybody kind of try and get in over here as much as we can.
Aren't you supposed to be? Same here. I was like, what? So the lady, good to see you though. I thought they told me that he was gonna be here.
Kids, I was like, wait a minute, his face was like,
And they're like, how are you? Everyone keeps telling me that I look just like the kids, and I'm like, it's okay, I'll take it. But as soon as we told me he was here, I was like, she's not gonna be busy. But if you can come by, that would be wonderful. I think they would love it to see you.
Canvassers? Canvassing today, come on in. If you want to canvass, you can join in too for the picture.
There you are.
Canvass, you want to go knock on doors and talk to voters?
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, my name is Sandy Ty. I work with constituents here at Forest Park High School. Nice to meet you.
So I'm gonna head back so I can help Miss Hughes set up for the event, and then Mayor Sherry. It's gonna be right in the cafeteria.